Hey Monkey family, hope everyone had a great Sunday. Checking in on the project. We're at right around 430,000 market cap. A bit of up and down trading today. It was a bit higher before pulling back, and now it's up a little bit from the low for the last 24 hours. So chart looking solid, and we're still waiting for that spark to set off this generational run. I do believe it will happen quickly, and it will be easy to miss if you're not holding. If you're rotating out and doing other things, you could miss it. So just in my opinion, stay safe, hold on to your monkey, use other money for other plays, and always rotate back into monkey in my humble opinion. So don't be monkey lined here when we make our generational run and kind of be lulled to sleep because of the sideways trading. I think we've all had that happen where you're chasing something that's a little bit more uh, trending with higher volume, that type of thing, and then you miss out on your main conviction play. So don't do that. Don't be monkey lined. And we'll have some examples here, but one example that we've talked about before is Eve here has a post in 2021. Doge pumped 800% just one day. That's what alt season is. So don't sell early. So I agree. You want to be holding onto your conviction plays that you know have this type of potential because when it happens, it's going to be quick. So there can be a bunch of red days and even months, and then you can make up for it in just a couple days or a couple weeks. So just keep that in mind. And I think there's another post about this as well. Gordon had a post here, and I totally agree with him here. There will be a generational bull market during Trump's tenure. Just as sharp as these drops might have been, the pumps will be even more violent. It is coming. You do not want to miss out. So I agree here. I mean, we don't want to get shaken out of our bags, whether it's Bitcoin or even our meme coins like Monkey. We don't want to miss it. The money's going to start flowing through some of the government stimulus stuff. And I think as a result of that, plus all the other structural things and everything else that's going on, we know Trump is a pro crypto president and he wants to be known for that. And he wants to cement his legacy. And so I think we're going to see whatever it is that causes this thing to run. And I think we have a quote from Trump later on here. So please don't miss out. Monkey Flip posted some more community content. This is a short video of some of the community members in the hot air balloon. So shout out to Monkey Flip. Good work here. I love it. And it looks like he may have made it on Grok, which is incredible. So keep up the good work here. Bitcoin LFG says JP Morgan says Bitcoin could climb toward 170,000 with a strong market recovery. And so I think the banks and the big investors are all kind of waiting for the run back up. I don't think anybody thinks Bitcoin's dead or that we're going to enter into an extended bear market or anything. I think we all know Bitcoin's going to pump. There's no reason it wouldn't, especially with all the bullish market news for Bitcoin and crypto. So I think it's big that JP Morgan's saying this. Stecky here had a good post, I thought. Bet on the strength of people, bet on communities that refuse to give up, find them and hold on for dear life. And that's what we have with Monkey. We have strength in the community, strength in numbers here, and we refuse to give up. And this is the type of project you want to hold on to for these generational gains. And the potential is huge for Monkey. We have such a nice project, great community. We've been chilling. We haven't stopped. 5 months in, I think end of this year, first quarter next year, we start seeing some of that action that we're looking for. So hold on. Brian Armstrong said here, and he's talking about building. I think it applies to memes as well in terms of shilling and keeping things active. He says it's never as good or as bad as it seems. Keep building. So I'd change that to keep shilling for the monkey community, and it's making a difference what we're doing. You don't see it right away, but long term, we've got that goodwill built up with CT and the name recognition. And I think we just keep on doing that, keep going. Everyone on CT has heard of Monkey or will hear of Monkey soon. So let's just keep on going. That just leads to more FOMO once we start seeing those green candles. Everybody's like, okay, all right, now Monkey's running, just like everybody's been saying, let me get in. And I think we're going to have a lot of that. Bitcoin Junkie says here, President Trump says crypto is only going further under his administration. You're going to do really well. I say take the man at his word here. He's got the power to put things in play. We've already seen some of these things in action. So to me, it's crazy if you're bearish on crypto right now. Just buy what you can afford and hold, especially with Monkey. I think we have so much upside potential here, and we are going to see a run here. We're not going to give up. Bitcoin LFG says big breaking, nearly 80% chances of Fed rate cuts in December. So another piece of bullish news that there's a really good chance of another rate cut, which of course helps the money flow more freely and leads to better investments in the stock market and also crypto. Fiddy.eth says there are meme coins you shouldn't fade right now, and I definitely think Monkey is one of them. I think with all the bullish news coming for crypto and the name recognition that Monkey has, Alon's holding, Mitch has talked good about the project, so is Sling. I think a lot of these influencers are going to come back once they see us start to run, and then we're going to start seeing these big whales getting in. So I would definitely not be fading Monkey right now and standing on the sidelines. We're going so much higher. And Vivek Sen says, Rob Paul says, Bitcoin is about to explode like a rocket ship in the next 35 days. Tighten your seatbelts. So that's obviously a very short time frame, another month before the end of the year. So he's thinking this is going to happen this quarter before 2026. And I don't disagree. I don't know the exact timing, but I'm just super bullish for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Altcoin Daily, kind of on the same note, bombshell multimillionaires and billionaires are buying more Bitcoin. Tiger21 founder reveals that ultra wealthy are doubling their crypto exposure. It's the most talked about asset right now. I think folks know it's going to happen. The price is right. There's been enough of a pullback. And, if you just use your eyes and ears, you can see what Trump's doing. And again, to me, it's a no-brainer that crypto is going to go up. Bitcoin's going to surpass its all-time highs. And we're going to see a huge golden era for crypto. And Stecky, on that note, says it'll all be obvious in hindsight. And I think Monkey, we're going to all wish we had more because right now it's a little bit difficult with the sideways trading with the red market. But now is the time where you make your money. You can buy and hold, and it's going to be obvious later. You're going to say, oh, yeah, I knew about Monkey. But did you hold? Did you stand strong? Did you have some conviction and hold? I think it's going to be obvious in hindsight. Shaw says generational wealth is made during downtimes. This is where you buy, you add, and you build up a whale bag and wait for what we know is coming, which is the inevitable parabolic run for Monkey. And as you guys know, I'm doing this daily DCA and already building up a nice bag here, almost at 1 million Monkey here in this one wallet, just over, I can't remember what it is, 18 days or so. So we're going to keep going here, keep adding here, and I think it's going to be exciting to see what this bag is worth when we hit all-time high and beyond. And Levis here makes a good point. Months of red can be turned around with one green day. And remember, the red days, the downward trend, the sideways trading, that's all made up for in just a couple days of that parabolic growth when people start piling in. So I do think we're going to see that type of chart. And the red, we just have to endure it, waiting for those big green days like we saw with Doge. Bark says crypto will break all-time highs very soon. No one is paying attention. It's the perfect setup. Totally agree. Dior says Solana doesn't need more coins or deployers. It needs more success stories. Retail wants to see people making something out of nothing. You think 200K toppers will fix this? No. Whiff, Bode, and Chill Guy birthed many 6-7 figure traders. Success stories all over. We need exactly this. I totally agree with Dior, and I think Monkey's the one with the perfect setup with the well-known mascot and the mindshare on X. Plus, we're getting over to TikTok and other places and spreading it, and I think folks will see Monkey run and start piling in. That's what retail will do. So follow on TikTok here. I've got an account there. And also follow the main Monkey account, monkeysoul_. Thanks everybody. Hope you had a nice weekend and we'll talk to you tomorrow.